after more than a year from the scandal created by a Zembla Dutch TV program on the Barnard brothers in Zway, we know that the situation is much the same. As you see, unfortunately, the water treatment plant is just below the main 480 hectares or whatever glass houses, so I took this snapshot of the canal driving poison water, which is exactly straight in front of the Zway town, 150,000 people or thereabouts, water treatment plant. So in this brief period we have discovered that, well, it had been for about 10 years, the water is totally polluted, and it's also advisable not to use it even to wash your hands. There was a slide in my last presentation on the Barnard scandal that showed, well, a particularly bad comparison from their minimal staff in Holland, at least salary-wise, not other conditions-wise, and their salary in Ethiopia, more than 300 times. Yes, of course, some people live in protected villas, the Barnards, and their workers have to pay more than half of their salaries for a room with no facilities at all. So, guess who's to pay for bringing the water from afar after it polluted it? Not the Barnards, the poor, the residents. The bad and sad truth is that residents and people living nearby have no economic alternatives. The rule of thumb, the real rule would be, we have to give water and land to the people first. So after we heard the Barnard were coming and Lem Ethiopia and other associations had tried to impede them from coming and had made damning reports even before they came, we tried to set up an irrigation scheme. We never managed. We had to contact about 100 households exactly in Bocesa, where now everything is polluted. So, water to the people, yes, but what else? Do we have any alternatives? We propose a park. I've proposed it for more than 8 years now. It should be an area where cars are forbidden, where we can plant local varieties, where we can plant local flowers, and where the people have a say. A wider park would include a reforestation area over ancient Mount Aluta, recently studied by Oxford University. Very interesting for its possible participation in creating a new species, Homo sapiens, us. The noted island and bird sanctuary around the sacred islands of Lake Zway, the sacred lake in Africa, and an archaeopark where we believe we've just spotted the medieval town of Chiachie from our map. A much fairer, shared life is possible, even in Zway. The lake is beautiful. Lodges are coming up around it. They make use of the lake shores, of canals, not to pollute the water, but to let people enjoy the scenery. We have a culture, a shared religion, beautiful feasts. We know how to use our lakes otherwise than the Barnards exported roses. We do have forest flowers, believe it. We even have our own endemic rose, Rosa abyssinica. Thanks. Act now.